What's up? You're here with me, Mr. Sion Brothers Forge Gaming, and this is Madden 10 on the PlayStation 3. That's right. Playing Madden games. We're working our way backwards from 14 or 25 back to 7, which is the first one on the PS3. Then our way back up. I got to get 15 and 16. Then we do 15, 16, 17. Out of these ones we've looked at so far, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell you the standouts that we've played. Madden 25, excellent game. Madden 12, also very good. Now, of course, this is the last one on PS2 era, so we're going to get to that as well to see the differences. We're going to look at the differences on a lot of these once we get back and go forward. We've got a lot of stuff to cover. So if you're into Madden and you want to see these different games, or hey, you just want to like check out the comparisons, see some of the different stuff we're doing it. Now, this menu, I turned off the menu music. We're going to take a look at the features of this Madden. We're going to do the superstar mode and the career mode just to check it out in there to show you these different modes. Now the menu is very similar to 11, but I can almost tell right away that it might be like what's the word I'm looking for? Not technically, but like it's gonna be more solid. We'll see if the gameplay is like more like technically solid. Like 11 seemed like it maybe tried to go outside of the box a little bit, which is what made it unique and interesting. I don't even know if I have that around here. Oh yeah, right here. So we looked at 11 last time, and it was cool. But out of the ones that we've played so far, I would say this one you could take it or leave it. Kind of the same thing with 13, wherever that went. This one, they're good, but you could pass. Now these games are becoming kind of like increasingly harder to find. And why does it do that, man? That's annoying. Um, what's up, DOA, Caleb? What consoles you want 16 for? Yeah, I'm getting like PS3. So another thing we learned as well from what I just actually looking up some stuff today. So okay, so 12 is the last year on PS2. Xbox is '09, and it's actually kind of a rare game. I want to say that's the one with Favre on the cover. And so on original Xbox, you can't get 10, 11, or 12. And the '09 doesn't come. This was an exclusive to PS3 with the NFL head coach disc on here as well. So what that is that like coach mode before coach mode? I haven't looked at it, but we're going to get to this one next, and I am super super excited about this one. Maybe I'll try to cover that this weekend when I have a little bit more time, and I can spend a little bit more time with that one because it's going to be more going on. There's a skills trainer. I think it was the first time they introduced Madden IQ, which you can actually see on here, and I don't think made it to 12. They did something else for that, so that might have only been on 9 and 10. So already those are some differences right out of the box with these two. So yeah, we're gonna get into that. But like I said, I turned off the menu music. There's always issues with claims and stuff. So yeah, we're looking at 10 today. We're gonna go into that. I'm almost thinking this one, 10, I've heard is some people's favorite. So we'll see if that's true, if it's worthy of it. But I showed you the ones that I've liked so far. We also have a Madden top 5 shorts list. If you're watching that and you came here from that, thank you for checking us out. I wanted to take, since that has been doing so well and you guys have been doing really, like leaving us your comments, letting us know your favorite Maddens, it really made me want to look into this. And on top of that, I was wanting to, I don't know what I was. Oh yeah, I found that '09 collector's edition at Goodwill. Got it for like $4. That thing is clean. I'm pretty sure it's fully complete. I was playing some Madden on 64 and GameCube, and I'm like, you know what? This is fun. So I just like, I'm gonna get every Madden game that I don't have, and I'm gonna like have every year of Madden, whether it's on whatever system I can get it for, and then I'll at least have the one from original Madden all the way up to. I'm not gonna collect like the newest Maddens. I feel like after about and it seemed like it as soon as we went from 14 to 15, you could tell like the game had just changed dynamically like all around. It was the same but different, right? And then we've got the next gen coming out then and all those different things. So it just that's about to the point I'm going to collect it. Now I have some of them, and of course I'm going to go up to 17 on PS3. But what a big difference is that you get on PS3, you get all the way up to 17, right? Whereas it stops earlier on Xbox, the original ones like we talked about. So let's just get right into this. Checking out these features. So what we're gonna do? Oh, you know what? What makes this mode? And I think I've looked at these other ones. I said I had to connect to look at it. So whether or not they were still playable is kind of up in the air. But I'm gonna go ahead and say they're not. If you have anytime you have to connect to online, the EA servers are just closed after however long. You just cannot access these things after a certain time. So we're gonna look at the modes. Of course, you got play now. You got online, which is pretty much, we're not gonna be able to do. We have the career modes. We're gonna look at be an NFL superstar and franchise mode. The quick modes. Now this is pretty cool. Now this reminds me of like Madden Ultimate Team before Madden Ultimate Team right here. It's called Madden Moments, and you can actually access these features right here, and it has a bit of a synopsis for you to look at right here. So we got helplessly Kurt Warner carving the stage, taking out Big Ben. Look at that. So telling you, these moments, you can actually go back and play these. Now, whether or not these are locked or possibly you have to unlock them by doing the other ones. And I think that's pretty cool. That's one reason right here and right now to own Madden 10, just to be able to play these Madden moments. Because like I said, I think in the any years after this, or we're going in backwards order, so it's kind of hard to say. Maybe Madden 9 has some of this stuff too, and some of the earlier ones. But as far as it goes, in the newer ones I've played, any of the stuff like this, you had to be online to connect to. So I think that makes that really cool. You got Madden games, and of course it has the Madden IQ, which is kind of unique to like '09 and 10. So they may have changed it to something different after that. You can do that. Madden Shop, of course. And then My Madden is where we're going to go and look at. So you can create highlights if you're wanting to do that, which is pretty neat, and share those. You can do the game plan and the file manager. So extras, we also get 2 previews to football and Tiger Woods. Where's the other one? So I wanted to show you. There is some awesome songs on this thing. Let's check it out. You got these. We'll take a look at that when we start the career mode. So we'll there may be more features that aren't available there. Um, Actually, we'll just do those real quick, just so you know. So you can change those, quarter length, accelerated play clock. Those are things we've gotten used to having, so that's good they're here. I like that you can adjust the game speed. I think that adds even more layers to figuring out the game, allowing new players to access it and run it a little bit better, or advanced players to go on higher speeds and enjoy the game as well. Let's see, special teams. So the visual feedback is whatever this stuff is. There's really not a lot of things, but banners seems to be new here. What is this? Just the frequency with in-game banners are shown. Oh no, I like banners. That's kind of cool. So they're going to be bringing those up in a more broadcast style with frequent on-screen stat updates. That's cool. So that's really neat for through the season. I don't know if every year offers that. So it seems like it's kind of hit and miss on that. Some of them have it, some of them don't. That's what it looks like. So not only is it fun to go back and play those moments, but you have to get all of them. You have to play them, beat them, unlock them. Who knows? Maybe at another time we'll go back and take a look at those because I do enjoy playing that kind of stuff. All right, now this is what I was talking about right here. Oh yeah, before I forget, so there was a little bit of an intro. It was a lot of clips. So like we watched the one with Drew Brees and the one with Ray Lewis. Those intros are insanely good. This one was good. It has Larry Fitz and Troy Polamalu just kind of showing their football highlights, but it wasn't as impactful, and it always gets acclaim, so I didn't show that. So I would say if I'm ranking like intros, this one is okay. It's cool. It has football highlights, and I do like those players and stuff, but it wasn't as impactful as the Drew Brees one and the Ray Lewis one. Those were can't miss intros. All right, but right here, so you got your Sam Spin stuff, but right here, Iron Maiden, dude. We got Korn, Nirvana, Tupac, Young Dre, dude, freaking Mastodon, Slipknot. We got Cypress Hill, Rage Against the Machine, Nas, dude, Kid Rock, Judas Priest, Black Sabbath. This is one of the best. Kill Switch Engage. This is one of the best like rock soundtracks in a Madden that I've seen. A lot of times they're mixed up, or they'll have a couple, like Aussie songs or something. It may be like an ACD song. Beastie Boys, dude, freaking Public Enemy, System of the Down. This is like the who's who of kind of like, that rock, like almost grunge. Alice in Chains, man, Pantera. That's a good song right there. If you haven't heard it, check out that song. Oh, you did do that? Okay. But yeah, I mean, right there. So with these Madden moments and these tracks on here, I mean, wow. And again, if you haven't heard any of those songs, you might find a new band you like, a couple new bands, or you're just gonna enjoy some classic epic shit from my day back in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. I really haven't followed too much music after then. Yeah. So anyway, we checked that out. You got the volume controls to turn that down. Without further ado, let's jump right into this thing. we're going to go ahead and check out the career modes. Let's do the NFL Superstar first. So you can create, and again, we had the Road to Glory player. We went over that in last video of Madden 11 allows you to do that as well. So that's kind of cool. We've heard there's some bugs with that. Create a superstar. Let's just play as a rookie and let's take a look at some of these things. Oops. This is your top 5 that you've owned and played. I have heard people did drop in there on that video because I think I put 12, not 10. I put like whatever I put on there. I had to put the original. I mean, even though say what you will, it might not be the best game, but it's the first one. On the top list, you almost have to always include the first one, even if it's not, because without that first one, there would be no other ones, right? So anyway, we're gonna get more into that. And like I said, so I'll probably try to do a video if I get a chance at the end of doing all these to just like a faster, not gameplay, but just going over the different Maddens real quickly. Well, I don't do too many things quickly, but you know what I'm saying. Anyhow, so we can pick from these rookies. Let's go with a QB. Seems to be the way to go. We got Stafford, Sanchez, Freeman. I don't even remember Pat White. I don't remember him at all, one bit. I don't remember Josh Freeman as well, although his name sounds familiar, but that's kind of one of those things. Nate Davis. Did he even end up starting? Curtis Painter. Oh my gosh. So was Cam still on the Panthers right here? So he just got drafted and oh no, sorry, that's the Colts. So but no, was Peyton still here? So he might not have ever even seen anything. Could have been awesome if he was training under Peyton. Look at these guys. Rhett Bomar. What? Tom Brandstatter. It's almost like Tom Brady starter. Brandstart starter? I don't even know. Sam Stephon McGee. So out of these whole entire quarterback rookie class for Madden 09 would be the, or not Madden 09, but the roster of 09 would be the only people still in the league today. I believe Mark Sanchez retired, but at least he went on to kind of be like a starting quarterback for a while, right? And then maybe went to a couple different teams. But Stafford has done well. So out of all of these guys on here, if you were to say back in 2010, Matt Stafford's going to go on to win a Super Bowl or be a starting like all-star quarterback or whatever he's done, right? He's done well. I don't know if he did win a Super Bowl. I was pretty sure he did though. But either way, he got close to winning one or he won one out of all these guys. But you know what? We're going to go with Mark Sanchez. We're going to start off. Oh, you can't pick from the legends on here. Was that not an option? Oops. Load superstar, new, play as a rookie. I'd have to create one. So there isn't a Hall of Fame. You can't pick the Hall of Fame guys on this one. So that is kind of one of those differences we've seen in some of the newer ones where you get to actually kind of pick from there. Let's take a look at the halfbacks as well, just because I maybe will go with a halfback. LaShawn, dude, he was still playing more recently. Most of these guys I haven't heard of at all. Nope. So like one running back in this whole class. I mean, fullbacks. Let's get real. Let's take a look at the receivers. Crabtree is or was more recently playing. I don't think Percy Harvin is still playing. So like none of these guys are even still in the league. If they are, they're on some deep practice squad somewhere. None of these names look familiar. So what is this? 16 years ago ish that these guys. So yeah, I mean the average NFL career is probably less than Stokely. Oh, I wouldn't know without his position. I'd have to look through all these guys. 15 years I think is like what it says if you start in some of the newer ones, if you start like a career mode with a single player, it says you can play for 15 years. So maybe that's the average career for the NFL players. It's probably less than that because it's such a brutal game on your body. And then also if you're not producing, you get injured, whatever. Is you talking about like Brandon Stokely? Isn't he a tight end or is it a different Stokely? You do like the Giants, right? So that's probably where he's at. Let's find out. Nope. Cook. Again, yeah. So this is so far away that almost none of these players have played even recently within like the last 5 years. Oh, he's a wide receiver? Okay, let's take a look. I don't see one. Is he not a rookie this year? Yeah, I don't see one. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, we're just going to pick a QB just because. We're going to go with Mark Sanchez because why the heck not? Playing for the Jets. Let's go. And then we'll go and we'll look at the franchise mode as well. So this is usually a little faster because you're just playing the one positions. So you can move on the calendar, which is nice. So this is August, so we're going to have preseason. We're just going to skip right on this. This should be week 1. Let's accept. One nice thing about these as well is the sim times go pretty quick for an older system. One thing I didn't see with this particular one, because you're just being the superstar, there weren't any league options like setting this everything to automatic. So it may all just be automatic minus your position, which if you're looking to kind of get more for doing less, this is the way to go. These modes are really good because you can play an entire season probably within a couple weeks, a month, depending on how much time you do, versus trying to do a full season with doing full sim and all that. I mean, each time you play one game could take you like a whole week basically to do all that stuff you need to do. Start event, we could sim event. He's not a rookie this year, is he? Isn't this no? They won next year, right? Whatever the helmet catch. I don't even remember. It was so long ago. So I'm gonna be the. I can't believe I'm being the Jets. I could edit my uniform. I thought I hit start game. So that's the way they do that's weird because the other one it would be like advanced options. You could change that stuff. But let's get right into it. Let's see this preview if it even gives us anything epic as we're coming into this. I'm pumped. I hope you are too. Really the goal of McNabb, really the goal of this is to just kind of look at the different features because that's always one thing when you're which Madden should I play? Like which I like certain things, maybe you like some different things and I like the more RPG kind of like deep development of my players and things like that. And that's something that these last couple seasons really haven't been that they've kind of been lacking on. But it's cool that you could do the superstar mode. Like I really think that is a viable option. Eagles versus Jets. What we learned in the last one as well is that it mutes the commentary when you do the superstar mode so that it's kind of like a more immersion thing. I never can tell which way the wind's blowing. I guess I'm just going to ignore it. So we'll just sim to our turn rather than go much further away. We're already down the score. Let's go. So you'll hear the stadium announcer and some of the on-play stuff. So advanced, we're just going to run it. Yeah, already this one feels a little bit more like 11. And somebody asked about the camera angle, so we'll see if I can switch that. Probably not, because the D-pad has been audible cues. Yeah, I'm not seeing any options. So as far as I've seen, the first year where you could on-field switch the camera angles, or even switch the camera angles at all, was 15. So already this one is a decent kind of Madden because it's simple. I think 11 had a lot going on with what was that? It was the game flow or whatever it was where they were calling the plays for you. You could adjust it. We're running on 3rd and 7 now. Oh no, we're passing. Shh. Oh, at least I got rid of it. Way to go, Mark Sanchez. Into my turn. Maybe I should call an audible. There we go. Give me the ball. We're down 2 scores in the first quarter? What is wrong? Where's my... It doesn't show my receivers. Oh, you have to press up on... So you have to... So that kind of changes as well. Sometimes you have to hold just R2. It'll show you. But I have to hold R2 and press up on my thing. So that's probably what messed me up on that last play. He's covered. Yeah, right away, I will say the gameplay feels a little more crisp on this one. Just probably because it's doing just enough to be good, right? It's not trying to be overly it's not trying to do too much. Hit square. Double cover. Tap it. Double tap roof. Can I switch? Oh, get on the sideline. I think I lobbed it too much. 3rd down. 3rd down. A counter on 3rd and 1. Are you silly? Okay, see, it tells you right up there too. Show play up. Nice spin move, dude. Get in there. One of the big things as well that you'll notice in some of these earlier Maddens is the impact on field has come a long way in some of the moves. You really feel those hits, which is awesome. That was pretty good hit right there. Felt that one, so maybe it's not as often, but you do still get those impact plays.
Nobody's got any enthusiasm or nothing.
Okay, am I passing? Okay, I'm gonna hit this guy. Patry. Square on the out. Go, run, block. Come on, Stucky. I don't want to hit Clowney. And how are the Jets supposed to be good? They just have no talent whatsoever. Why was... Oh, he got the 1st down. D. Clowney. Clowning around. Oh, it's going to be into the quarter. And again, this is on PS3, so whether or not this game is better on the PS2, we're going to find that out down the road. So stick around with us. If that's something you want to do, drop a like, subscribe. I don't know when I'll get to that. I've got to get through these PS3 ones first, and then I actually may go check out the ones that are on PS4 and PS3, that conversion there, that crossover. And then maybe go back to the PS2. I'm still trying to figure out, my PS2 is kind of out of sorts, right? Oh man, that's bad.
Can't complete the pass. 2nd down.
I need to find a better way to capture that, is really what it comes down to. But I may ultimately just kind of do it because I want to see these Madden games. I've been waiting to play Madden 12 on PS2 forever, but I didn't. It's just, like I said, I was looking to get a different PS2, so I might just try to make mine work. Oh, he caught that somehow. Oh no, they're doing over the PA music. That's not good. I will say this is decent though. It's not bad. The features on it with that stuff I showed you at the beginning, the soundtrack. I mean, that alone, it makes it worth it. And I didn't do like a super deep dive either at those Madden IQ tests. We're gonna check out 9, so I don't know how much different this one there would be, but we're really gonna look at the ones on 9 to make sure we don't want to pass it to the screen, I guess. Oh, come on, get past that guy. So far, so good. I'm going to put 11 and 10 kind of in the same category where it's the specific features that you might be after that's going to make or break it. Right, whether you want some of that stuff we showed, the game flow, where they're calling in the plays and you can adjust that and set your own, and they're giving that on-field advice. I think that was really good, especially maybe if you're a beginner and you want those extra kind of cues. 11 might be a good starting point for you. I dropped it. Come on, get over it. Catch that. Yeah, dude. The passing is clean, though. I was having trouble in some of the other Maddens to like get those passes off, and actually it's going to where you want it to go, versus sometimes they're just freaking randomly, not putting the ball where you need it to be. And so I think that is something. And then the camera angle is changing. I can't control it, but these zoom in things they're doing at different times is actually kind of cool. So I don't know if this is an option. I like the rain on the camera. That is so cool. Something else I was looking into as well is that who's doing a block there? The reason that a lot of well, I don't know about a lot, but that people like these older Madden games is just kind of like they like a lot of these features that we're going over, the in-depth stuff, right? The more realistic kind of shit. Oh no, get rid of it. The stiffer AI, like the just more simplistic versions of football, less, more physics based. There's some different reasons why we still enjoy these old Maddens, and that's what's really cool about these different features. Maybe you don't want to own every single Madden game, but you're looking for one that you do, and that's what we're trying to find out right now. He's getting really sauced up. Go, reach. Yeah, dude! Touchdown! It's good! We got there. Hell yeah. Oh, it didn't turn. It's past to B. Smith. Smith that was. Get another shot to go down there and tie this thing up.
What you got, baby? What you got?
It's Smith again. Maybe he's wide open. Yeah, he dropped off him, so we're going to give him a lot. Can I get there? That pressure was coming. Reach! Yeah, boy. Hell yeah. Look at that replay. Yeah, so far I think I'm preferring 10 to 11 for just the overall gameplay, the way it's running. Oh, timeout. Minute 1, so there was a Madden glitch. It must have happened. I don't know which year it stopped doing it, but I think they were doing it well into the newer Maddens, like 17, 18, where they would just randomly call a timeout at minute 1 every time, no matter what. That was like a programmed thing. Oh man, he went into double cover running there. Sanchez, that's right. We're burning him on the outside. They really just covered that guy up. Verticals.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
Clowney, we got Kotri. I think Kotri wants. He's hungry, but this guy just sank in. We got single coverage on the outside, so we got to go stuff here. Are you kidding me? How did you not get there? It's really blowing my time. Man, they're gonna guns double. Looks like the same play. What's up, James? Absolutely, man. If only we had that time machine. Ah, Kotri is open. He's going, dude. Keller, I could go for the first down if that one works. We need to re-show that replay. No, they're not going to do that. That was a fucking hit. That was insane. Clowney's on a wheel. Let's hit him. Now I got Kotri over the center. Call it time. There it is. Reach.
Fans, it's time once again for the EA Sports Game Day giveaway. Congratulations to the fans sitting in Section 44, Row 9, Seat 13. You've won
whoever thought you might want to go back to
with a cheerleader of your choice.
This plate.
Freeze! Freeze!
That's at least maybe better. They were bringing me. I had my guy too. I should have passed it.
Third down.
One thing I like about this mode is it's fast. You're right into the plays. You're not digging through the playbooks. Connie wants this. It's almost like arcade speed. Get it. Yes. Super close. Are they not going to call it timeout? Stop the clock. Either touchdown or anything. I'm not a huge fan of this, and I don't know how to touch it. I might be able to. Took the shot. Off the clock. Wearing it down. That's what you want. You don't want to leave him too much time. Yes. So one thing I will say is it actually let me throw that ball right at the snap. Sometimes these games they don't register the pass mode. It makes those kinds of plays very difficult. Oh, do we get a defensive score? Look at that, Jets bringing it. What happened? What? Did they take me out? Or no, did I just score at the end of the thing to take the lead? I thought it was the tie. I'm so lost. I guess they took me out. Did I get injured? Oh, I'm holding. That's why I'm like, why are they allowing... They took me out of the game? What the freak, man? I'm getting to come in and hold that kick. All right. Woo! Game over, dude. Look at that. From a 14-point deficit, bringing the guys back to getting pinched some reason. I don't even know. We're not getting any of the on-field anything, so we're just going to skirt out of here, and we're going to jump right in. Let's check out this replay. This is huge. Like the other one, I think it was the last year we looked at. The in-game replays were pretty. It wasn't very good. Like the highlights, the ones that the computer selected were a guy running. He was like burning everybody, and that was it. It showed that one like 3 different angles, and then the back of the end zone. It was like, that's it. Those were your highlights. It was like showed that catch, a couple kicks. Like they're doing a good job with that.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 10.
Hell yeah. Not bad. Not bad right there. We're going to quit out, go right into that franchise mode, and see what our options are there. Any of the other stuff that you might find, let us know. Put it in the comments. What did you like about this particular year of Madden, or any particular year of Madden that you would like to share and let us know to maybe go check out? I can't cover everything, unfortunately. I wish I could, but I can't. So we're taking the best look that we can in the time that I have. I mean, and again, I've played a lot of different Maddens. I'm no expert when it comes to Madden, but I like the things I like, and I'm trying to help you guys out with that if you have similar ideologies when it comes to gaming. And maybe you're not even someone who plays Madden games, but you're looking to do something new, right? You could get into this, and it's not overly difficult. There's skills trainers, there's things you can do. You can do the superstar mode where you just learn one position at a time, and you can change the settings. I mean, you can really get into it, and it's a lot of fun, especially for someone who likes to get achievements and milestones and try to set records. It's a good time. Okay, let's go career modes. Franchise mode. New franchise. But yeah, we'll be doing Madden 9 next, and I'm looking really forward to that one. Let's pick a team here. Let's see who I want. I think, is Favre on the Vikings still? It doesn't let me look. You feel like he'd be a key player here. He might have, no, he wasn't on the Jets because we had Mark Sanchez, or maybe he was on the bench because I know what, he went to the Jets for a while and then Minnesota, something like that. So he should be on here because he was on the Vikings in 11. So let's pick the Vikings just to see if Favre is on here. You feel like he'd be a key player, or maybe he was on the bench like as a free agent or something on the Jets. Maybe he hadn't signed yet when the rosters came out. We're just gonna pick them. I do like Jared Allen. He was a cool player to watch. Except, all right. So here we're gonna go with the options for starting a season. Pretty similar. So you can let the AI do all this stuff for you, which I like. Accelerated clock. Do 20 seconds. So a few less options here than some of the other ones, but you get the ones you need. Accelerated clock, AI assigning to do all the tedious things that I don't really want to do. Let's fire it up. Again, right into it. I think this is the identical menu to 11 in this particular mode here. All right. So we're not top stories though. I don't know if top stories was on the other one. That's kind of cool. Whether it was or wasn't, I'd have to go back and check. But if it isn't, this is a feature on this mode that you didn't get in 2011. Other than that, this menu is darn near identical. So we're just gonna go right into it. Is this preseason? So I don't want to do preseason. Let's see. Let's sim. Okay. So this is something I may have been missing on all the previous years as well. Is it you can select over. So even though it just says sim the game, if you hit over, you can sim the entire preseason. If it isn't of something you could do in some of the newer years, you had to go week by week, which made it more management, which is fine. Kind of a strange option for them to take away. But yeah, having a good time with this one. Like I said, the standout ones so far for me have been Madden 12, Madden 25, and Madden 9. So if you look at it, it's like every 3 years, right? Something like that. 2 years for the other one, but 15 appeared to be the first season you could adjust the camera, the angle of the perspective when you're on the field. No. All right, now let's see what this on-field action is all about. Let's get right into it. Cannot wait. Vikings and the Browns. Let's go. Jamal Lewis. All right. Yeah, he had a pretty short career. He did explosive bursts, though.
The Browns have been playing on the same plot of land on the shores of Lake Erie since they came into existence in 1946. Its neighbors today include the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Great Lakes Science Center.
This is a quarterback that demands the very best from everyone around him, and he knows how to get these guys fired up.
Brady Quinn, he does analysis on CBS Sports now, I think. Pretty good. Chris Collinsworth, I like him in the booth. Kind of a short statement there that they say often. Good anthem. That's awesome. Good because it's opening day.
It's a beautiful day, not too hot, no rain in
Madden
sight.
coin.
Great conditions for the players and fans.
And we're set to go. We'd like to let you know that
I like
this
the
game is brought to
competition
you
and
by Snickers.
choose wisely. That's funny for the Snickers sponsor.
The Minnesota Vikings will start the game on offense.
Minnesota.
And we're hoping for another great season of NFL football. Here's the kick.
Ref got me. See that? Ow!
Gets to about the 27.
Okay, so there is not a game flow
Go with the
clock
ground
for the
attack.
franchise.
You got to take it to him.
We're gonna ask Madden though. Is this the last year for Ask Madden?
The
That's
offense
kinda
will
cool.
take over at the
Jackson.
27-yard line. He needs to get the pass off. And
They
this
rough
one
me.
might be on the defender. Here's the call. Pass interference, defense.
That's what I thought. Choose wisely.
You want to approach a zone defense differently than a man defense. When you see him drop back in the zone, look to attack the seams and the holes in the zone. You see him go with a man, look for single coverage and try and attack him there.
Taylor gets it on the inside.
Oh, shoot, I
They
forgot.
pick up 2 yards, and that will bring up second down.
One thing I will say, this might be the last year you get Madden as a commentator. 2010. Another reason to get it and keep it and have it. I don't like this play. Let's go with the drag.
And the play clock is at 0. This should be a delay of game.
Delay of game on the offense.
I'd run this one to the outside. Get outside and try and turn the corner.
So similar to what we got with the game flow and the coordinator calling the plays, you have Madden. Asking Madden, he's telling you the advice. Very similar. And you get Madden, so I mean, that was awesome.
Throws short, and it's completed.
All right, made it manageable.
Pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Throws it
Oh,
out.
I'm surprised I was
Tips it
mistaken.
away. So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
Really nice defensive stand. It just seemed that the defensive coordinator was inside the offensive play caller's mind that time.
Not bad punt, though.
And
5-yard line.
down it at the 5-yard line. Cleveland will start deep in their own territory. Not the best situation to begin a game. The Browns will set up shop at the 5. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Lewis picks up a yard on the play.
The play-by-play is good. The color commentary on this is improved as you go up in the Maddens. This is kind of that time where, yes, we're still getting Madden, which is awesome, but you're not getting as much flavor on the...
They'll go with the run once again.
On the
Lewis
other
gains
commentary.
about a yard on the play.
And I believe those Madden ones are just like pre-programmed, so he's not calling it on the field. So the dynamic announcing and commentary is really key. I like hearing it. It makes you feel like you're playing a football game on Sunday, or at least watching it, especially if you're going to be doing Sims.
Gets the pass off.
Yeah.
McCauley has it to the 10. Touchdown.
Not only was that a tremendous interception, but when he got the ball in his hand, he looked like he knew what to do with it. What a run.
Where the hell is Favre on this? The guy's named Booty? Booty!
Ryan Longwell makes it a 7-point
He used to
game.
be the kicker.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
And that's why Brady Quinn didn't last very long in the NFL, right? See, I just can't do the stick streak. I've never been good at that. Run it out. If I can get my hands on the Xbox versions
Coming
of...
off the interception in the last drive, no reason to really change anything. One big mistake doesn't change this ball game. Just get right back to your game plan.
If I can get the Xbox ones, but like I said, so Xbox, the first year you can play, I want to say it's 2000.
Williams was there to bring him down.
Is the first year you can play on X.
That brings up second down.
Original. And then it ends in 09. So you only got 7 years of Madden. So I could be wrong about that. It could have been 01, but I think it's weird how it says it's like first you could play as 01, but it's talking about the
passes on the move.
The roster. So it's like 01 is actually 02.
Not the most accurate passer in the league. He lets balls get away from him sometimes, and occasionally they're fairly easy completions.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 02 is the first year you can play on Xbox up to 09. I have like 05, I think, on Xbox. I don't have enough of them, and they're kind of pricey.
Defense
wow.
closing in. Halfback screen.
Infield is a beast.
The Vikings were flying to the ball on that.
But at least if I can get my hands on 09, if you're out there
down.
hunting around and looking around, it's expensive. It's a pricey game. So take a look for Madden 09 on Xbox, Madden 12 on PS3, Madden 17 on PS3. There's a rental-only 1993 on Sega Genesis. I don't know much about that. I think I have it. I think it's called the Championship Edition. That's another one of the pricey ones, hundreds of dollars on
They're
that
looking
one.
for you to run this one right at them. I think now is the perfect time to try running it to the outside.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm not Jared Allening nothing. Oh, yeah. You mean on defense? I know. I talked about. He's like one of my favorite plays from this time.
To get his guy on the ground,
the ball.
and it sounds
Why are we
ugly,
running?
but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to.
And a lot of time on the ends, like, because I don't even know the controls, right? So like, I don't want to put myself out of position.
We played a quarter. The score is 7-0. Vikings.
Bang the ball up in there. Those safeties will start to cheat up, and that's when you can go over the top.
Which Jackson is this? It's not Lamar Jackson. There's no way. Right? Like, who is this? Hit Wade. Wade looks nice coming across the top.
Here's the throw.
There it is.
Pass is complete.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
Taylor again. Tackle was made by Bowen. Taylor gains around 6 yards on the run.
One thing about this not having the game flow play calling, yes, you can ask Madden, but the game flow would pick the play that was designed probably for the situation, making it a little easier, an easier entrance point. That's one reason that 11 may be a better game for a beginner or somebody looking to kind of learn the ins and outs of Madden. Just for that reason right there. But the passing in this is so good, man. It is accurate. Like, you just have to kind of wait for the read, and it goes where it needs to go. Some of the newer Maddens I was playing after this, even up to 25, it was the passing got kind of tricky. Maybe you had to lead it or guide it or something I wasn't doing. But this is like right where you need it to
on the ground with a tailback.
I will say that is an advantage with this one. The soundtrack's awesome. Madden.
That'll bring up second down.
This is, I think, I'd have to look it up, but this is the last year I think Madden is an announcer, and that's something I actually meant to look into more that I didn't.
Line this one up at
but this could be it. I thought I had to just come across it. This could be the last year. That's what makes 09 so good too, because it has so much Madden.
Now you're close. Get even closer with this pass.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
That's right. Yeah. He's the prototype of Lamar Jackson, right? It looks just like his character sprite. I swear it's him.
Tackle was made by Windley.
Isn't he also number 7?
You need to play it a little safe here. Run the ball and pick up a few. You're almost there.
Or do I go play
8 yards for the score here.
The Klein saucer. At least get the first down. Oh my gosh.
And they get
to tackled in the backfield.
Call a timeout. And they've got 2 remaining.
All right, let's see if I can do it.
We're going to go for the easy 3 here. This will be a 29-yard try. And it's good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
Oh, switched to the wrong guy. Damn it, hit that field.
Still moving. Hit and drop at the 29-yard line.
It's only a 2-possession game, but still they need to get their offense going before things start to get out of hand here.
Oh, yeah, baby. All day, all day.
Oh.
Edwards comes away with a sack. Edwards gets his first sack of the season.
Can't do that.
They're looking at a 2nd and long here after the sack.
Blue 10. Blue 10. Ace. Ace. This is where you step up. Right here, baby.
Running down the clock. This is a feature in some of the older Maddens that is, I think, corrected in the newer ones. I don't believe they waste this much time. I have auto accelerated play clock on as well, but I think it shuts down within the 2 minutes. Oh, nice. Well,
it's incomplete.
So it really slows down in the path.
And that's so frustrating as a wide receiver. You know you're going to get hit on the play. Just wrap it up, make the catch, and go to the ground.
It's the tailback.
Oh!
Williams
That
gets him
was
for
a
a
scrum.
loss at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, they went to the run, hoping they would pick up the first down. Of course, I've been hoping to be a rock star all my life, and neither one of those things happened.
Oh, dude. Collinsworth is a comedian. So they should just run this out, but the AA may force them to kick this because it's the end of the, before the play clock runs out. Nope.
Let's send you to the studio for this brief halftime break.
Welcome to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Here are the other scores from the first half of action.
I really like it when they do this kind of thing, and this might be unique to this year. I don't remember this from 11 or 12. And it was really brief. But
Taking
imagine
a look
you're
at the
doing
stats from your game now. The first half was fairly balanced when it came to the number of plays run.
Imagine you're doing a franchise
is up by a score of 10-0.
with multiple user players. That would be really cool. And
Top
one
plays
thing
from the first half. Here you go.
that is missing from newer Maddens, and this is one of the reasons that we go back and play these older Maddens, is these like more immersive, more like deeper kind of franchise options. And it's just, I think it's cool that why can't we play like this Madden as a connected online franchise? It just doesn't have those options. I mean, because you can imagine playing that with some friends. You get that quarter ticker. You're playing your game, they're playing their game, because it could all be happening simultaneously, right? Like, that's kind of the issue with going back and playing this Madden. You got to have it's couch co-op's great and all, but your friends got to come over. It's easy to miss games.
The second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Imagine you're playing a connected franchise online with your friends. You're getting to see the tickers of their deal. Maybe it is kind of like that on Madden Online, but it would have to be happening all at the same time. So as long as you played your game, it would still show you the scores, right, during your game as if it was live. Like that would bring me into Madden and make me want to play Madden. But I just don't think those options are there in modern Madden. But unfortunately, they're also not here. They're here, but you can't do it online. You gotta do couch co-op, which is great. Like I said, with busy lives and stuff like that, it's tough sometimes to get and make your games, and it's a long NFL season, right? 17 games at this time, plus all the other stuff you have to do in between. It makes it almost not viable. That's why being able to do it online would be better. You could do it at your specific time that you need to do it, as long as you play your game and you get through the week. Like that, to me, that would be just
He
so
needs
awesome.
to get rid of it.
Give me that.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Then, during your game at your halftime, you get to see what happened from your friends' connected franchise games. You get to see the highlights. That would just be so awesome.
And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line before he's wrestled to the ground. That'll bring up 3rd and 9. Ball on their own 27.
I think something that's a sticking point for me, and I've talked about this before, the newer Maddens playing online.
He rolls right, and he's hit as he throws.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Like, there's not really, and I understand you probably can't do much about it because people could just sandbag and all this stuff. It's pretty hard to set an accurate kind of.
Harvin takes it at the 33. He's tackled at the 38.
Difficulty scaling or whatever, because you're always going to just get matched up against
keeping
these
your backs
people
or
that
tight end into pass protect can give you extra time you need to go through your progression.
I like to just chill and have fun. I'm not investing non-stop into what the ultimate plays are or anything. I just pick plays and run the ball. Sometimes I don't even know like what I'm doing with the ball carrier.
It's the tailback.
Most of the time, I'm not changing defenses and such.
Taylor comes away with 2 yards on the carry.
Having to spy the linebacker every time Lamar Jackson runs for a touchdown, like that kind of shit. I just don't want to have to deal with. It's too much. Right? It'd be nice if the AI could kind of do its own thing and figure it out. So if your competitor runs, they've kind of done that too, where they have play
Go with
cool
a
offs,
draw.
but I feel
If
like
they
there's
come
enough
hard
of
from
the
the
same
outside,
kind of cheap
the
plays
middle
that
should
people
open
run
up, and you'll be able to get a first down.
The cooling off doesn't really matter. You run it, and then you're off for 3 plays where you're running the 3 other cheap plays and then play. Anyway, or doing that cheaty thing where you hot route, and if you don't know how to like counter that, you're basically gonna get it to burned every time. And that's the kind of stuff that
Delay of game on the offense.
play like online, because you have to play against other players. Like I would rather just kind of play against the AI and myself and try to improve that.
This is your chance to try something deep. Look for a mismatch
Maybe it
and
boils
bomb it
down
out
to the
there.
same kind of thing no matter what you do. I don't know what the solution is there, but I know it's tough for me to play on. Like I said, I'm not the best Madden player in the world.
Passing.
And I don't
No completion.
aim to be either. It's not
And
my
the
goal
pass
to
was
spend
knocked
so
away
much
at the
time
last
on this.
Well, at the end of the game, you go
That
back and
I
you
don't.
basically say what happened on
That,
third
you know, I
down,
can do
and you
that.
have a pretty good indication of how that game came
I
out.
just want to play
Good
some
play by the
football and have
defense.
a good time. Work on my RPG
He'll take it from the 18.
elements of the football game. Get
Gets
my
to
franchise,
about
my storied
27.
franchise.
The offense has to find a way to put some points on the board, and it has to start happening now.
Yeah, what do you think?
Quinn hands it off straight ahead. He's starting to show some frustration after another short game. This defense has really made it tough going. Tosses it out.
Get him.
Hit and drop behind the line.
The Browns have to be
A lot of the other time too,
frustrated
what
with
he
their
was talking
lack
about why
of
I'm
running
not Jared Allen
success
every
in this
time.
game. I
Well,
mean,
sometimes
how
I like
many
to let the
times
computer
can
get him
you
into position
get
that I can
beat like
switch and
that and
attack
still keep trying to hand the football off.
instead of screwing up his moves. I don't even know. I know that one's jump, but I thought there was like a swim,
Rolls right.
stick.
Gets the pass away.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
The Browns are lining up to punt it
Trying to
away.
run the clock off, but they
Harvin
did terrible
is
on
back
offense.
deep to return.
Go. That's not juke stuff. Oh, get through.
He makes it out to
Mercy.
midfield. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive.
Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary.
Here's the give.
Oh, pick up that
The
block,
stop
dude.
was
He's all
made
like,
by Lawyer Malloy. An 8-yard gain, and that will bring up second down.
a run? What's my eye? I don't have one. He's a jumbo. There's not a lot of inside running on this. No, end of the quarter, that worked.
So, at the end of 3, our score is the Vikings 10, the Browns nothing.
There we go.
2 yards
Plunge.
away here on second down.
Bluff play. Bluff pass, bluff run. Interesting. So that's another layer that I haven't understood really.
They hand it off again. Jackson.
I think at one point I was doing okay enough at
Chester
Madden where I
Taylor
was
will
like fake
get enough to
audibles
pick up the
and
first
fake
down
hot routes.
after the gain of 3.
I'm thinking that you could put them away on this drive. You don't need to score if you're able to chew up the
But
clock.
that's about as
Remember,
far
they
as I
need
got.
2
with that
scores.
kind of stuff. And you know, I can kind of read a defense to where if it looks
Here's
like I
the
need
give.
to switch it to a different play, I
The
understand
stop was
kind of how
made
to do
by
that.
Bowen.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run, and you have to deal with play action.
I want inside, dude. That pass run. Dive. One of my favorite all-time plays. Halfback dives. You see, they're stacking the box right there. They know what's coming, but that's okay. Let's see if we can execute it.
He gets another carry.
Right in
They
there.
tackle him for a loss.
thought I
And
could
when
get
your
around it.
defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look
With a
great.
power lead. Get there, yeah!
Taylor will make his way to the
It's
bench.
almost like you have to outrun
Seems
him on
like
the
he
angle
got
and then
banged
turn
up
up.
on that last play. Could be a shoulder. First
gonna
down,
run the
10
air
to
out
go.
of this.
Ball on the 18. Hahi gets the call. They make the tackle, but not before he gives the Vikings a first and goal.
Oh, great.
Critical situation here. You guys can't make mistakes here in the red zone. Run this play and pick up some solid yardage.
Taylor left the action earlier, and his injury will sideline him
Right
for
there, the
rest
runoff
of the
work.
game.
I'm thinking that you could put them away on this drive. You don't need to score if you're able to chew up the clock. Remember, they need 2 scores.
Give to the tailback. Noel Jackson is there on the tackle. Noel Jackson with the takedown again.
Waste of
That's his
timeout.
fifth
If I don't
tackle
get
of the
in,
game.
kick another field goal. Pretty much out of play at that time.
They hand it off again. The Browns take a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. This
Going up
is the
that
ninth
middle.
play of this drive.
Yeah, this has been fun. This has been a good one. A lot of the features I've talked about, a lot of similarities to 11, but 11's that next
Get
year,
it
so you're
again.
getting a little bit
This will
more.
be a delayed call.
Did we get in?
This
Did
will
we get in?
not be a touchdown.
Well, they
Hell
took
yeah.
a chance defensively.
I don't know if there's
and
a
they got some
challenge. Let's see if that's
penetration.
the
They
thing.
attacked
Some of these years you can't have challenges, so there is not. It doesn't look like there's a challenge in
scrimmage
this, or maybe
and
I
stopped
can't
them
challenge
just
it.
short of the first down.
Oh no! Oh, wait, what?
When you see your field goal
What just
kicker miss
happened?
one that short, I mean, that's just a gift. You're giving away
Oh my
3
gosh! I
easy
thought they
points
called
there.
a touchdown. What the heck just happened right there? That's okay. That's all right. They ain't doing nothing with this.
Just
What?
gets it away.
Oh my God! I almost burned
When
my
you get that kind of
guy.
pressure, a lot of times the play will result in
Oh,
something
why are we
worse
picking
than
those
just an
plays? How
incompletion.
about some? I guess
They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Dumps it out right.
Why are you running over there? Oh,
Tackle was made by
what a hit!
Antoine Winfield.
Yeah, we haven't seen
Yeah, when
too
you
many
see
hits
the
on
blitz,
defense,
you
right?
have
But
to
they're really
understand your
not.
own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass.
Second down.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
He was very close to the line, but the
Why are
booth
they
must think
challenging
there's a
that?
chance
Doesn't it
he
hurt
caught
them?
that one inbound.
Play
That's really the
reverse.
tricky part when you're making
you kidding me?
catches
He was so
close
out
to
of
the
bounds.
sideline, and these receivers are now so good.
Let's go watch that. I mean, come on. Let's see that play. Okay, let's go zoom in over here. How do I move it? That's a little wonky. He's in the air. How do I zoom? He's freaking in the air right here. He's not. If you even, the ball's not even in his hands yet. Okay. Go for it a little more. I mean, one. Okay, he still hasn't caught it. I would say he's still just now catching the ball, and his foot is out of bounds right here. Look at this. Can't zoom in anymore. I'm calling shenanigans. I mean, maybe. I guess they got it right, but I mean, he's just now catching the ball, unless his foot's on the ground right there, and then that would be the second toe tapping. Well, touche.
Catching it and dragging their feet that a lot of times the officials will miss it.
They line up at the 36.
Got him that 1 extra yard. So it looks like the booth can challenge. Maybe that's why I couldn't call a challenge, or maybe this is one of those years where only the booth could challenge.
Gets the pass out. There for the reception.
He held on to it.
Browns player.
Oh shit, he died, but he held on to it. Good freaking catch, man. What's up, DOA?
Passes the ball.
They're just eating me up in the middle. They can have it though. I mean, they're losing.
On the receiving end there.
Hurry it up. Watch. Let's see if the glitch works right here. Timeout. Or they're out of timeout, so they can't.
Passes it out.
They're just running the same play. Could probably because I have the worst even.
They'll get 9 yards on the play.
McCulley, cornerback with his pick six. He's clocking it on 3rd and 1. That was so stupid. Just run the play. Like, that was so dumb. Just wasted it down. I mean, I guess down and distance matters, but if you get smoked right here, you just hurt yourself a play.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
Yeah, I mean, what it comes down to a lot of it as well is that...
Gets the ball away.
Oh, geez. What a catch. What a catch. This one has some good features. I mean, it really does. The play style on this is really good. Like the actual gameplay. But it does lack a few things that we've talked about.
This is a defense you might want to go with to make sure you have someone accounting for the quarterback. The spy will be responsible for watching the quarterback, while everyone else plays man coverage behind him.
But I wouldn't say that this is the best year to play necessarily.
Passes.
But it is a good one. Like, I think just for sheer fun and like gameplay, this is a really good Madden. Quality of the features and gameplay and commentary and stuff. Yes, is this the last year we get Madden? It very well could be. Which in a sense right there alone makes it you have to have it. But do you want to do like a deep franchise on this one? Do you want to invest? You do like it. However many years, deep franchise, connected franchise. Take that. Oh, God damn it.
Almost hit. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, if you did a trade at GameStop and requested it and got your phone, you could get a Venmo deposit instead of getting cash or a trade credit. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool, man. And that way you don't have to get a little bit more that way.
Plays you have to have on defense.
They're going for a field goal? I guess they're going to onside kick it back. So you can't even onside kick anymore, right? In the NFL. So this is back when you had special teams. We'll go for that onside kick.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
I don't do a ton of trades at GameStop. I have done them in the past, but that's good to know if you're looking to trade for sure. They're definitely doing an onside kick, right? So it should select that for me.
And they will hope for a good bounce here as the entire game rides on this onside kick attempt.
The entire game.
Recovery.
Well, that big mountain just got a little bigger for this team, and now it's up to the offense to see if they can just run out the rest of this clock and end this game.
Yeah, I agree.
Just go ahead and take a knee here.
Sit on it.
And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. They take a knee.
Now's not a good time to rub it in. Just down it.
That'll do it from Cleveland. We have highlights next, so stay there.
There's George Costanza again for you.
Our final in this one is the Vikings 10, the Browns 3.
Not a whole lot of offense in this one, but it was close until the final whistle. For Chris Collinsworth, I'm Tom Hammond saying so long and see you next time.
What did you say his name was? Tom Hammond? I'm not so super familiar with the play-by-play guy. I do like Chris in here. The one with Chris, and I think there's a different... play-by-play guy. Jim Nance, I think, does a better job. I want to say, I can't remember which one it was, but one of them had Collinsworth and Nance, or maybe both.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 10.
Announcers are huge for me, features, all the stuff we're talking about. So I think with what you saw with the halftime report was really good. So that was a neat thing about this year specifically. They did a really good job with the end of game as well. That I think better than 2011. Oh shit! I want to exit the game yet. Yeah, dude. Pick racked it, dude. User pick. Anyway, most authentic version to date includes details such as animated hand towels. Oh, I didn't even notice any of that stuff. So there's more. Like I said, we can't dig into every little minutia of this thing, but we got a good look at probably the stuff that if I want to pick oh look, they changed that. If I'm looking to pick a game, and I've been trying to find one. I used to play a lot of Tecmo Bowl, and I've played so many seasons on that. I even went and played I grew up playing the first Tecmo Super Bowl SNES the most. So many seasons, so many head-to-heads, whatever. I've played like a lot of the different Maddens on PS2 as well. '04 like crazy on GameCube. I even went back and tried to do like Tecmo Super Bowl 2 and 3, which are good, and they have some really good reasons to do a franchise there as well. But it's still not. I mean, that one's more arcade. I like doing that one, kind of more co-op or PvP style. But I've just been looking for that next Madden that I want to start a season with. I played a lot. I played a Madden Ultimate Team in 24? Like a ton. Like I said, I go kind of every other year. I'll play like the newer Madden. I played so much of that when I played 25, I was like, this is good, and I like building my team and everything. But I just wasn't what I wanted to start. And it just the franchises just are not the same to me in the newer Maddens. I don't know what it is. It's hard to explain. Maybe it's missing some of this stuff. So I'm looking for that next one that I want to start a legit franchise with, do a season, try to set records, all that stuff. And that's what I'm doing here, playing through these. It sounds like I'm going to land somewhere in PS3. I thought maybe I would do PS2. In general, not. I need 15 and 16 on PS3, and for the comparison I want to do on PS4, I need a couple there, but I should be able to find them. I need to get to GameStop. They had a sale going, and they're not like terribly expensive, but they're hard to find. Like a lot of game stores don't even have Maddens anymore, whether it's because nobody wants to buy them, so that they don't even take them on trades anymore. And then like even GameStop, I mean, I don't know if it's the same thing there or what, but trying to buy them online, it's crazy because like you hear old Madden games, nobody really wants them, but you're not going to really probably find one for less than like $10 on eBay, and you've got to worry about shipping and tax now and all that stuff. So any general Madden that isn't one of the rare ones, you're looking probably $10, $15, $20 to play an older Madden game, which essentially is defunct because you can't do much of the online stuff. But if you want to play them and do some stuff at your house or whatever with some friends, they're worthwhile there, obviously. But it's just weird that something that like essentially you would think nobody really wants and essentially is worthless is not. So go figure on that. No joke, you saw it when digging through my game. Oh, sweet. Oh, nice, man. Thank you. Yeah, I'm actually running out a little bit later. Well, either maybe tomorrow or something. But if I can't find it, man, I'll hit you up on that for sure. But like I said, I just don't want to pay that much, especially because if I only land on one, I do want it for the collection. That is really a cool thing about collecting these Madden games too, because where I'm at in terms of like a lot of the cart stuff I'm collecting, it's a lot. Like if I need a game I don't have or actually want to play, it's hundreds of dollars or whatever, or I just can't find it. But these Madden games, like I said, they're actually it's something I can find in the wild for the most part. But really, not really. It used to be easier to find them. Now it's getting tougher, and people want more money for them. So awesome, thank you. Yeah. So yeah, that's a look at Madden 10. I think that the fact that is this the last year Madden does commentary is a reason to get it. We looked at the mode where you could do the moments, the Madden moments. Most of those you have to connect to the internet to do, and you can't do them anymore for that reason. On here, you can do them. Great, like in-game highlight replay. You have that halftime thing. would make a reason to play the connected franchise with your friends because you could see that while you're playing. How that works if you're doing actual multi-users could really be something that makes that mode unique to Madden 10 and a reason to sit here and play with multiple players. Now, I would like to do that, right? And that's kind of what I talked about, whether it would be neat to be able to do that online so that I could not have to, like, we wouldn't have to try to meet up and stuff. When you get older, it's hard to meet up with people sometimes. You know, if you're busy, work different shifts, kids, all that stuff. You might not have time to make it over every week or even every month to try to get together and do some of these. But if you're gonna do a franchise with more than, like a couple people, this could be the year to do it. The gameplay was solid, the passing was crisp. Uh, it's a little choppy at times or whatever, but this is a good year to land on. Madden 10, make sure to pick it up, guys. I am most excited about doing. Absolutely, man. Uh, that's a good thing about having good friends is they'll help you out. I'm really looking forward to this one. Madden 20, PlayStation 3 exclusive to the PS3 on Xbox 360. Or sorry, you could get this on Xbox, regular Xbox, but it doesn't have the collector's edition with all the cool stuff, with the NFL head coach mode in there. Whether it runs better on Xbox, I don't know. If I can get my hands on it, I will. But again, it's kind of a pricey game. It was the last year it was put out on Xbox, and it may very well be the best version of '09. We don't know. So if I can ever get my hands on it, I'll take a look. I'm looking at one on a bid right now, but it's probably going to go through the roof. So not only is it rare and hard to find, it's kind of pricey. I think if you want to buy it, you may be spending 40, 50 or more dollars just to get it. So yeah, 10 is a gem. Absolutely. Zero clue how. Oh, you probably friends gave them to you or something, right? Oh, or you lost it, thought you didn't have it, so you rebought it, something like that. That happens to me. Like right now, I've picked up a couple different ones, and I'm like, I swear I had that, but it's somewhere I don't know. So that's probably, I'll be going through the closet, and oh shit, here's that Madden I thought I had and couldn't find, and now I got 3 of them. So yeah, dude. Look forward to Madden '09. I'm gonna try to spend some more time with that one. So next time I stream, if I don't have enough time to like really get into that Madden, I may do something else, but I'm trying to stick with these. We've got 9, 8, and 7 to go. Was there a 6? I don't even remember if there's a 6 on on PS3. There should be. We got a few more to go on there, and then we're gonna go head back up. And so yeah, keep coming back and checking us back here on Brothers Forge Gaming for more Madden and maybe which Madden you want to look to find. I feel like going backwards has led us to maybe I'm like really liking some of the new ones. I maybe should have went in the other order, but my mind is like 12, 25. Those are the best ones. 9 is going to be really good. So I think that's going to be the deciding factor on where I land, but I'm still going to check those other ones out. So whether it's 9, 12, or 25, or heck, maybe even 17, I'll let you know. We'll find out together. So thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll see you soon, hopefully tomorrow or sooner than that. Well, no, probably not sooner than tomorrow. Maybe tonight. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you next time.